Hello, Aquarius. Welcome. Come on in. This is your general energy reading. We are going to check in on what to watch out for, what the most positive things that are coming. We're looking at your love life, and or your emotional life. Could be love life, relationship, or emotions, or all, as well as guidance on how to best navigate those situations for your highest good. So, for our dear Aquarius, let's first see what is in your general energies at this time. We have treasure. Ooh, I love that treasure card. So for the purpose of this reading, that treasure card means you are going to be discovering simple little treasures everywhere, and that could be, the treasure of a friendship or an act of kindness, or a blessing in disguise. So treasure, little bits of treasure to be found in your general energy. So I love that. So let's see what to watch out for, and I'm tired of shuffling already. So what to watch out for? It's over here today. Um, ducks in a row. Yeah, keep your ducks in a row. So you got to watch out for letting things get too chaotic, because really in the astrology at this time, I mean, look at this poor lady, this image. Haven't we all felt that way? Oh my gosh. So the especially with the astrology currently, the things can be a bit chaotic. So heads up, keep your ducks in a row. Okay. Keep things handled. Don't let things get too far. And what I'm hearing is don't let things get too far off course or too scattered. Um, because it'll be hard to herd everything back together. So heads up on that one. That was funny. I'm sorry. I'm only laughing because I've lived these things. I'm not laughing at you, Aquarius. Okay, the most positive and amazing energy is coming for Aquarius. Yes. Oh, you are getting so much opportunity to learn to go with the flow. And the flow card for me in this instance is all about, oh man, the mosquitoes have been getting me in the worst spots, elbows and ankles, little jerks. Who else gets it on the elbows and the ankles? Let me know. In the ankles, I can't pronounce it apparently. Anyways, back to you. I get lots of side quests in my brain, so you're welcome. The most positive aspect of this flow card for you, Aquarius, at this time is relax a little bit. You know, keeping your ducks in a row doesn't mean over controlling. It's just go with the flow a little bit. Don't get too anal about it. No, I'm not too OCD about it. And know that if you're just not fighting, don't fight the energy. Go with the energy. If something has happened, I always tell people, and I've told my family and friends this for years, literally so many years. When life, it feels like a roller coaster, just throw your hands in the air and scream. So I'm getting that. And again, this is the most positive column. So something is going to really flow for you at this time. Let's see where your love life, relationships, or emotional life is at this time. So we will check in on that. That can be any relationship or love relationship, or the relationship with yourself, or your emotional inner world. Oh, power. Okay, so yeah, you're powering up in your emotions. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So I feel like this is your emotional life. It can be in a relationship too. You can just, power up. Aquarius is the heads up on that in a good way. It feels like a good thing though, because you're finding little treasures, and you are keeping your ducks in a row in an easier, flowy type of way, not trying to over control things. Because if you've ever, like, it's ducks in a row, but ducks are a whole lot easier to herd than cats. So what I'm getting is an image of, don't try to herd the cats, just go with the flow on the cats. Ducks actually will come together. So we love that in your emotional life, you're feeling empowered, knowing you know what is right for you, and you can say no or walk away at any time. And that can be in a situation, an argument, um, something that's too much pressure. I took some power back this morning because I was feeling extremely um like everybody clawing at me, needing my attention or advice, and pressure. I had pressure and all this. So what I just and I was feeling all that and getting really, really grumpy about it, which I will do a reading on that too. What I did is, like, you know what? I'm gonna make a decision. I'm taking my power back. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit here and do this. okay, for you. And this always balances me out because channeling spirit through tarot is balancing for me, and it's what I'm called to do. So, I was waffling with whether to do it or not, but I just made a decision, took my power back, and I'm feeling much better. So that is one little thing that you can do, one little example as what I want to say there. So, oh, I got to get your guidance card. Goodness, our first guidance card for Aquarius in this reading is it's a good one. That is the meeting card, and this is a saltwater creature and a freshwater creature meeting for the first time, and they are observing their likes and respecting and honoring their differences. They're just observing. It's nothing emotional. There's no drama. It's just like, oh, okay, you do water too, but you eat different than I do, and oh, you do that. Like it's honoring. So spirit's way of saying, in whatever you're dealing with, whomever you meet, whether this is family, friends, etc., um, there is knowledge treasure. There is peace treasure in honoring differences as well as respecting similarities. We're all, as humans, we are all very similar. We all have the same needs. We have the same base needs and emotional needs. We just reflect it in a million different ways or more. So I love that spirit is bringing that up for you. It's just honoring yourself at the same time as honoring others that are similar and different. Knowing, and I say this to people all the time, from whatever walk of life or spectrum, topics, politicals, we tend to agree. If we could really boil it down, we tend to agree on more than we disagree on. Okay. So, in the general energies, back to general energies, remember those treasures, discovery. It feels like discovery, discovering simple little things. And then we have Seven of Wands energy. So, this is you holding your position, sticking up for yourself. So, yay, Aquarius, defending your energy, which, like what I told you, that little power move that I pulled back for myself today is just, I'm like, nope, I need to do this. I felt called and pulled in many directions, and I needed to just be, nope, I'm going to do what I want to do first, and this was it. So it feels like that for you too, Aquarius. Like you're defending your position, and even though you're happy to, help and be a part of a community, you are taking your power back and being like, this is my position. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to defend your position. It's not like your boundaries are electrified razor wire or Constantina wire. Your boundaries can simply be a soft energy around you, alerting people, showing people how you wish to be treated. Okay, so but it's just you're just standing. No, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to believe. So I love that. I don't know why I put those back up. I guess I'm so used to grabbing them to shuffle, but I'm over shuffling today. Also, in your general energies, we have some Five of Cups energy. Now, that can manifest in a couple ways. Five of Cups, obviously, by the image, it can be grief or disappointment. So, being disappointed emotionally in somebody, and there's a lot of heavy emotions going on in the astrology lately and now, and it's going to kind of amp up through the middle of July. So, hang in there. But that disturbance, that disturbance in your emotions can shift forward. So if you utilize that, sticking up for yourself, standing your position, honoring that you're disappointed or you're having some grief, you can shift that energy forward. You got to feel it to heal it, kind of thing. So there can be some disappointments happening, but you're going to stick up for yourself. And then there is beautiful new beginnings, new bursts of energy, what it feels like, new inspiration. That is the Ace of Wands, and that is a new passionate beginning. Which, whether it's, you wake up feeling fabulous tomorrow, you might feel down today or low energy today, you wake up feeling fabulous tomorrow with renewed passion and vigor, or a spark where you want to do something. So I love that. Now that the heads up with the ducks in the row card, remember we had that, and I'm seeing more like cats. Trying to herd cats is harder than herding ducks. So just a heads up not to try to, well, the heads up might be, no, it's about keeping things in order as much as you can without really trying to control them. Okay, does that make sense? And then we have the Knight of Swords. So watch your actions, whatever, like watch your communication. Um, watch any impulsive, like the Knight of Swords can be, that is fast moving, racing thoughts. It can be harsh communication. So it's just a heads up on that. Like, take it easy, slow it down, ground, think before you act. That is big on the astrology. Middle of July, second, third week, July, pause. That's why it's in that heads up. Pause before you act. And then we have this one, of course, do not be foolish. That is the Fool card. It's a heads up of do not leap before you look. All right, it's in the heads up position. It's in the challenge position. And I usually love the Fool card because it's a leap of faith. But in this, it's the heads up. Don't be impulsive. Pause. Pay attention before you act. That is, and that's really big in the astrology. Um, Especially in if you wanted to watch the Cards and Stars event that I do with a fellow astrologer, co-creating today's Nicole Garceau, and it's on her co-creating today YouTube channel, and it is on the host channel, which is the Cartomancer magazine. You can see the predictions for this next 3 months on that. It was recorded live, but you can get in there now because there's a lot of juicy tidbits on be careful. Don't be impulsive. It's a time for pause. So we also have the Hermit here. So there is a heads up or a caution don't try not to isolate yourself. Feels like that don't go inside so deep and feel sorry for yourself that then you pop eventually, or like a pressure cooker. So it's a heads up. The Hermit is usually a soul searching card, but in this instance, in that position, I'm just feeling from spirit, it's like, heads up, don't try to do everything yourself, okay? And yeah, don't go inside or hide or isolate. And I understand you if you want to, because it's easier sometimes to hide from these energies. I call it putting myself in the corners. It's easier to put myself in the corner than to kind of navigate big energies that I might say something I have to apologize for, etc. I hope that makes sense for you. If it does, let me know down below. Now, the good stuff, all the best things. Remember, things are gonna flow. You're going to learn through these energies to go with the flow a little bit. Something is going to get easier, is what I'm hearing. And yes, the Queen of Cups. So yeah, good emotions happen as well. Like you're coming from your heart space, or somebody offers you a heartfelt something that makes you feel warm and fuzzy, is what it feels like. Because that Queen of Cups energy is honoring your own emotions, filling your cup first, yes, and then considering the emotions of others. It's very mature energy, very emotionally intelligent energy. And then we have the King of Wands. So you feel like you get your power back, or like a goal back. Like you want to take charge and get something done, and you take action on it. So, but it comes with, it's a balance between that. King of Wands can be, now it's not in this position, but I'm going to use it as an example here. In this position, it's positive, but it can be, that super focused, goal oriented, controlling energy. But because it's balanced here in the positive, and with the Queen of Cups, it's like your heart gets full, your emotions get happy, and then you have a new goal that you can move forward with. But it's balancing each other out. The Queen of Cups and the King of Wands are balancing each other out. And that can be aspects of yourself. That can be you and your partner as well. And we all have all of the energy, so it's not even a gender thing. It's just balance. That's what I'm really feeling. Balance between what makes you happy and getting things done. Is what it boils down to. And then we also have, yes, so the most positive, healing and rest, a respite from chaos, maybe a respite from previous ish, a moment to pause and reflect and recover. So love that. Into that love or relationship or internal emotional state column, we had that power. You know what's right for you. You're powering up, claiming back your power, sticking up for yourself, which I love. Yeah, and there's the Emperor. Boom, boom, taking charge. Now, this can be controlling. Now, when you take, this is the thing. This is the heads up. This comes back to heads up. Reclaiming your power and know what is right for you. You got to be careful not to be overbearing. The Emperor can be overbearing, controlling, my way or the highway. So we'll see what the other cards are gonna say. Yep, avoid conflict. Avoid conflict, and know that you are you're going to have to keep practicing at this, finding that balance between knowing what's right for you and claiming your power without being an overbearing putz. Okay, the kind of both of those things. And I just looked down at this image, and I have never noticed before, and it just was brought out here. You see that fist, that strong fist? Yeah, that's stubborn. So a balance between finding your power and not being a stubborn bugger, put it that way. Avoid conflict. and get better at it, because the Five of Wands is the story of they are practicing with wands, they're practicing sword play with wands or sticks instead of swords, so they don't cut each other while they're learning. So this is any disruptive energy in your emotions, you're going to have to keep trying. You're going to have to keep shifting forward and practicing and getting better at knowing what's right for you and sticking up for yourself without being overbearing or controlling. I hope that makes sense for my Aries. And then we have the Magician. Yep. This is power. There's very masculine energy, a lot of fire energy, a lot of masculine energy in your emotional state. So I feel like Aquarius are just powering up, but find that balance. Okay, there's nothing wrong with powering up and claiming space, but we have to temper it. And with the Magician here, that I'm getting the traditional. I'm getting the traditional, far back traditional meaning for this, and that is the trickster. So don't trick yourself. That's what that says. Just don't fool yourself. Yeah, that literally is what I got for that. As above, so below, as within, so without. So it's a don't fool yourself. Check yourself. Um, yeah, because you're manifesting. It's manifesting energy. So be careful. Be careful of what's within. You got to find because you're manifesting outwardly. So yeah, it is a don't trick yourself kind of card. Because the in the traditional tarot, the magician is the trickster. So to that guidance, that is my favorite part. We have that meeting card, which is Spirit's way of saying, hey, in all of these situations, respect each other's differences as much as you're honoring your similarities. Okay. Because we are more alike than we are different. That is my card of we are more alike than we are different. And then we have more guidance of, yes, the Ace of Cups. So take a fresh, new emotional beginning. Draw a line in the sand and start over. Whether that happiness is related to yourself, your relationships, work, job, something in your human life. So draw a line, start anew from the heart space, find joy. And there's so much potential when you start with the Ace. The potential is there for the whole journey. So I love that. And then we have the Moon card. Ooh. Yep, this is the unplanned path. So it's it's about, ooh, why that's itching. It's about an unexpected, like you wouldn't have go where you wouldn't have normally gone. Like do something unexpected that you wouldn't have normally done, because the fear of from your subconscious in the unplanned path in this moon card is, and how I read it is, that fear in your subconscious is because you don't know where it's going to go. So you have fear because you're trying. There's controlling energy over here in your emotional state between that emperor and that magician. So I'm really getting the impression from Spirit that trust the unplanned path. You don't need to control or know where everything is going. Okay, it's a release. You can stick up. You can defend your position without being controlling. You can stick up for yourself without being overbearing. I just keeps coming back to that. We can boil that down to that sentence. And then I love this in a big way. Spirit saying, hey, start a beautiful new step, a new day, new week, new project, new way of thinking, new way of being. The Judgment card is the ultimate card of rising above previous circumstances, rising above your old life, your old way of fighting, your old way of controlling, your old way of how you when you get sad or grief. It's about overcoming the old ways and stepping into the new. Find a new, beautiful way to navigate your life's energy. So I love that for you. Let's get a final word from Spirit for Aquarius. This is either an affirmation or I forget. I already forget. It's either an affirmation or a contemplation. That's the word. That's the word. So final word for Spirit from Spirit, please, for our beautiful Aquariuses. Always thanking Spirit and light for these messages. For Aquarius, they have which one is this? That's a contemplation. Questions. The things to have talk to yourself about. It is okay to feel jealous sometimes. Ooh, we can still support and show up for each other. Tell yourself daily, I honor exactly where I am in my journey. I am where I need to be. Ooh, these are questions you need to have a conversation with yourself, maybe journal, talk to a trusted friend or family member. Yeah, showing support because relationships, we're into the relationships, our closest ones especially, are both they're supposed to be supportive and challenging at the same time, because we're supposed to stretch each other's understanding. We're supposed to expand and get better, not bitter. So I love that for my Aquariuses. Thanks for being here. Remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, and as always, I look forward to seeing you in future videos.